What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today I'm going to be going over the new dungeons that just came out. Some of you might know, some of you might not know. I've actually gotten all the way through the end. It gets seriously rough. It's an amazing thing that IGG did as far as all of the stuff that they just put there unnecessarily. There were some dungeons that I just looked at them and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. Especially the last one. Like I've tried it a few times and there's just no dice. I can't even get one flame. So now let me go ahead and go to them. Now I'm probably gonna be skipping all the way through maybe four. Let me see how four looks, because I think most people can at least get through around four. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and skip all the way to five, because that's where the fun really begins. There we go, five. So what I'm gonna be doing here is going through every dungeon, showing you what it's got. I'm gonna be doing it really quickly. So if you want to take an extra peek at a dungeon, just pause the video. That way you can see the garrisons, the heroes, and all of that. But we definitely have to get through all of these dungeons. Once you get to 6 and 7 and all of that, that's where you start seeing, I believe, is the legendary heroes. 5 is still doable for most people as long as you have like a Pumpkin Duke and Minnow and all of that. You shouldn't have too big of an issue. So as you see here, they're still very low level buildings. So I've actually managed to three flame most of these dungeons, except I believe I at the last dungeons 8, I had to 1 and 2 flame some because it gets it literally gets brutal. Like it's no joke. Unless you have a really powerful team. I mean, look at this. I'll tell you right off the bat, guys, when you see something like this, don't get too intimidated. Just go ahead and get like a snowstorm. Use snowstorm in the middle, and then GA and frenzy and all of that, because the heroes are not a problem. It's basically just take out those towers. And a lot of the later dungeons are just like that. Just a lot of towers that are really intimidating. Now here's the last one for 5. There's a boss right there. So, I mean, you basically have to feel your way through some of them. Here comes 6. I might lose my place. I might skip a few just because there's so many. Now you see here that it's kind of picking up, and you start seeing the legendary heroes. So 6 is where you kind of have to start slowing down just a tad bit if you have like a really powerful team. You see the level 4 garrisons, especially these magic towers. They stun your heroes and stop all of your momentum. So even if your Pumpkin Duke procs right away, you'll get stunned and your momentum is just gone. So yeah, it's not easy. And if you notice, the shards are not that impressive, honestly, for all of this. But also a lot of times the most dangerous thing is bombs. Like there's so many hero traps everywhere that if you walk into the wrong one, even if you're doing great, you walk into the wrong section and you lose 2 or 3 heroes just because they walk into the wrong section. And I actually thought that IGG did a pretty good job to kind of say, hey, we know what you guys do in the game, because there's a few times where they kind of copy the bases that a lot of players use. I think I just picked that one, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. So yeah, I'll be showing you some bases that I just saw, and I'm like, wow, okay, IGG, I see what you did there. So here's the last one for 6. Again, this looks very, very menacing, but if you snowstorm this, you can pretty much clear it as long as you have a very powerful team. And also a key note is you don't have to kill the boss. If you destroy all of the heroes, or not all of the heroes, the buildings, you don't have to kill the boss. So yeah, if you have a minnow, get them charged up and have them blow everything up. Now here we go. This is 7. This is where everything starts getting a little fun. Look at this mess right here. Yeah, it gets nuts. Okay, well that's just the beginning. This is 7. Wait until you get to 8. Here we go. Look at the garrisons. They're going up to 5. And magic towers with level 5 garrisons. Yeah, that's Stun City. Look at this. Now, of course, it's still not as rough as you may think. If your Pumpkin Dukes gets a little head of steam, you'll be able to do fine. But it's definitely not gonna be like like an arena where one small talent roll that's you get lucky on and all of a sudden you shoot up. No, you have to have a very good overall team. Look at this again, Snowstorm. I recommend that. And for some reason, Champion's in the doghouse. Like, what did you do, Champion? What did you do? I don't know what he did, but he's in timeout over there. All right, let's see this one. Is this the same one? No. Oh, well, here's the first one. What does that look like to you guys? Definitely a death box, except it's a death box on steroids. So good luck getting in there, guys. It was definitely interesting when I did it. But yeah, I when I saw it, I'm like, wow, IGG really just did a death box. But yeah, there it is. This is basically one of those where you have to pick a side because if you come from the middle, all of them are gonna pick you off. So you basically have to pick a side. I forget where I'm at. Oops. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, this one's also pretty hard. Notice the garrisons. 7, 7, and 7. So, yeah, it's getting a little eye-opening. Alright. So, and really, only 44 shards. I'm really surprised at that. Also, when you see openings like this, when you're like, oh, I can just drop here and, Frenzy and G, don't do it. Just don't do it because 10 times out of 10, it's going to be a trap where you drop your hero. There's going to be 1,000 hero traps around it. And even if you drop GA first, your hero will die. Trust me, the bombs will apply first. Just a little heads up. And then here we go. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Now, all of these towers now have 777. And trust me when I tell you, 777 towers are horrible to deal with. Now, this one, I actually find this one pretty farmable out of all of them because what you can do is drop your heroes right here, use like a Moltanica or an Orc's Bane, if you have them anyways, and then your Pumpkin Do Cupid and all of that, and drop your GA and Frenzy, and what's going to happen is they're going to get charged up on him, and then Minnow will eventually blow everything up. I've actually done it a few times and it seems farmable, at least to me, but of course you need to have a monster team. Now here we go. Here's 8. Here we go. Now, yeah, that looks like hell right there. And then watch out for those Atlantic cores. If especially if it has revive, yeah, that can rip you a new one. All right, now this one I really was not able to three flame it. But look what it is. It's a diamond. So there's a reason why I wasn't able to. But it is significantly hard because of those magic towers. They stun you even when you're charging in full speed. They'll just stop all your momentum. And I found that one really, really hard. Now this one I was actually able to do. It's basically just another death box, except it's got higher garrisons, more towers, and higher heroes. It's hard. Good luck with that. All right, now this one I also wasn't able to 3-star. I mean, they just get really rough. In this one, you basically pick a side, you survive that side, and then you have to deal with 3 other sides. It's ridiculous. Good luck. Hopefully, some of you guys are able to get some 3 flames out of all of this because I was able to get a few, but not all. So there's some right there. Let me go ahead and keep going here. Here's 49. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I'm like, I've literally arrived in hell when I saw that. All right, so here we go. There's that one. I mean, that one's more. It's definitely Snowstorm will help you on that one, but it's still hard. And this one also. And then the semi-last one, I believe, is this one. I might have skipped a few. Definitely sorry if I did. Um, but there's that one. There's just a lot of crap going on. And finally, the last one, which is only 64 shards. I don't know why, but I don't think it's really worth it. I honestly feel like this should give you like 100 shards. But without further ado, here it is. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. See you later.